Okay, good. What we learned in last class? In physical layer, we have only two steps. Number one, that is called as import tables from database or any file also. We can import from XML file or one notepad or from our MS Excel also. Okay, right. Now second one is available. That's called as join tables. These are the two important activities what we have it. Now first I would like to understand how to import the tables from database. As part of that one, yesterday we did that one, right? Now let me continue that continuation, whatever yesterday we did the class. Same thing I am going to continue it. Okay. Unfortunately, last class I don't have the access of that VM. So I did in the OBIEE 11C I did that one, right? So today we'll see how it will be there in OBIEE 12C interface. From there we'll try to do it. Both are same. Don't even not even anything to confuse here. If I do in 11C or 12C, the navigation wise mostly it is same. Wherever there is some discrepancy, I am going to give that point. I am going to give in the notes. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now let me open the notes. I am trying to open the notes. Right. Now let us go and try to open the notes. Now we are learning about physical layer. Let us try to see that physical layer. The first point here we have here, go to the below location in case of Windows PC. It is what it is in 12C. Yesterday what happened? Directly we used to get in the start all programs we used to get yesterday in 11C case. But in 12C case what happened here? It is not registered in the start all programs. So we have to go to which location? C drive, Oracle, middleware, Oracle home, user projects, domains, BA tools, bin. Then there you can find the admin tool that you have to open. So this is in which PC is Windows PC. Now suppose it is not the Windows. In case of what? It is a Linux server. We installed our product in Linux. Then what are you going to do? Tell me one point. We have here one thing I written yesterday. Did you get chance to notice or not? What is this? Types of components. These types of components, how many types we have here? Windows based components. What do you mean by Windows based component? We have MS Office Excel. It is a Windows based component or not? Can you install MS Office Excel in the Linux operating system? Question is not clear. MS Office Excel, can you install in the Linux operating system?
No.
Why? Because it is a Windows based one. Similarly, if you install the OBIEE software in the Linux machine, you won't get whatever administration tool yesterday you are put, right? That administration tool you won't get it. The administration tool you won't get it. Suppose whatever you are seeing, this is what the Linux machine. Whatever you are seeing, this is what the Linux machine. Nowhere you will see the administration tool inside this one now. Administration tool is not available here. Sir, then how I can get the administration tool? Right. So if you go and try to observe the download locations, let us go for OBIEE 12C download. OBIEE 12C download. Then we'll get the download locations. In that download locations, we are seeing here, please install in this order. First Java, then WebLogic Server, then Oracle Business Intelligence. Suppose you install for the Linux install date. In the bottom, what we have here? Oracle Business Intelligence Developer Client Tool. Client tool. This client tool also you have to download and we have to install it. Are you getting my point? If you go for directly Windows, you are going. If you are going for Windows mission, this is the mission we are going. Then we are going to get here server as well as what? Client. Both we are going to get it. Client meaning what? Administration tool is a one client. But if you go for the Linux, as Windows components cannot sit over there, right? Only server we are going to get it. Plus nothing we are going to get it. Client will not be coming here. Client will not be coming here. Nothing. Are you getting my point? Only the server we are going to get it. Only the server we are going to get. Now client, if you want it, then we have to go for here. What is this? Windows mission. We have to go and we have to install this client. That's what I did here. This is my Windows mission. Inside this one, what available? This is a VM. VM means what? Operating system. Inside the operating system, this I can treat as a separate mission. I can treat as what? Separate mission. I have two CPUs I can assume now. I have two CPUs I can assume now. What is the IP address of this one? If you go for what is my IP, what is the IP address of this one? 192. So this is the IP address whatever we have for the server. I can say server IP is, this is the one. So I cannot copy it, sorry. What is the number? (192, 168, 56, 101). 192.168.56.101. In this one, only what is installed here? OBIEE server is installed. OBIEE server is installed. Now OBIEE client is installed where? OBIEE client. This is OBIEE server and it is a what OS it is? It is a Linux operating system. And OBIEE client is installed in what IP? If you go and try to type here my IP, that means what? My local IP I am going to get it. What is this IP? This is the IP where it is installed it. Okay, and if you go and try to see here, this is what the local one. It is a what OS it is? It is a Windows OS. Now if I want to know the computer name of this one, what is my computer name? Right click and go and try to see here. Let us say properties. What is my computer name? Hi is available, right? Hi is available. Which computer name it is? This computer name it is. And what about this computer name is? The computer name of that one is demo.us.oracle.com. That is the computer name of that one. That is the computer name of that one. Now I have here what are the two things? OBIEE server and OBIEE client. Even tomorrow you join into one project. We are 10 members are available in the team. We are going to install server in only one mission. Are you getting my point? Then all the 10 members need administration tool, means they will install what? Client software they are going to install. My client will able to communicate. This is the client. Suppose I am trying to do here ping demo dot us dot oracle dot com. Then it is able to ping it or not? What is the IP address pinging? This is IP address pinging, right? It is IP address pinging. Now that means my client mission, this is administrator C Windows. Windows means what? It's a client mission only or not? My client mission is able to communicate with what? Server mission, it is able to communicate. My client mission able to communicate, server mission it is able to communicate. Client software installation is very simple. You have to download, simply click on next. Mostly any client software you are taking, like that only it will be there. Click on next options only will be there. You will not provide any inputs. Very easy. Okay. Now if you go and try to observe, let us say, as once you install the client, then if you go to the start all programs, then we got here client software, we got it. Whatever I am showing here, what it is, as part of the client software I got this. As part of the client software, what is this one? Administration. Next is what? Catalog manager. Next is what? Job manager. These three things only we are saying as here Windows based components. Administration tool, catalog manager. Next what? Job manager. In old versions, one more thing is available. That reason I given here simply etc. But these are three main things. Are you getting my point? In old version, we have ODBC client, one thing is available. Okay, some versions may be changing. That is the moment clients, one or two extra components may be available. But these three are main things. Now in that one, I would like to work with administration tool. Let us see how we did yesterday work. Similarly, I am going to do it. There is no difference. But I am going to work with what? Linux operating system, one change. Yesterday enrollment to today enrollment, what are the changes? Number one, yesterday I used Windows everything. Today I am using what? Linux operating system. That is the one change. Second change is what? Yesterday server, client, everything is available in single PC. But today what? Different PCs is available. Still we are going to work with the administration tool and we learn very quickly. We are going to learn it. Shall we start? Yes. Now I am going for a start. There is an option available. Let me go for all programs. Then go for Oracle Business Intelligence. Then what it is? Administration. I clicked on that one. As already you got the experience yesterday, I think today you are able to do it. That is the reason I am giving control to someone in the online. Hey Rinku Sharma, I am giving control to you. I gave the control. Now we are seeing the administration tool, right? Yes. Now I would like to create here one new repository. I would like to create one new repository. Go to the file menu. Then new repository. Excellent. Now we are seeing here new repository and it's expecting here some name. Yeah, I am going to explain that offline is what, online is what. Give some time. Okay. I think that will be come into the picture after 4 classes. Okay, not now. Even till now, how to start.
Ram, sorry, is there any class on yesterday?
No, sir. Actually, there was no class because of the. Okay. Now, what is that? I didn't explain about how to start OBIEE server also. I didn't explain it. Right? Architecture also I didn't explain it. Those all things will be covered after 4 classes. As of now, we are learning hands-on one, physical layer we are learning. That too, in that one, first step we are learning, that is called as how to import the tables. In the physical layer, only 2 steps are available. First step we are concentrating now, importing tables. Now, give the name here. Let's say, what is the name yesterday we given? Okay, let me give some batch number. For example, I am giving as batch number B. Then we are giving as 160. underscore EBA, enterprise business analysis. See, whatever we are developing today in the RPD, it has to support the questions which are coming from the HR people, the questions which are coming from the finance people, the questions which are coming from the supply chain order management people, the questions which are coming from the procurement team. Okay, the questions which are coming from the any other department in the company, you should be in a position to give some report from that, right? That's what we are saying as what this RPD is a something which is going to give you reports for all the departments available in the company. Hence, we are giving the name as EBA, Enterprise Business Analysis. We are giving the name. Enterprise Business Analysis. We are giving the name. Now, location it is asking. Location, wherever you want, you can store it. There is not a big deal. Yesterday also we learned about it, right? Wherever you want, you can store it. But yesterday, directly it is going to the repository folder, right? But that kind of repository folder is not there here. That kind of repository folder is not there here. So wherever you want, you can go for it. It is by default is going for the server location. It is going. I mean, server means in the client itself we have a server folder. That folder it is going. If you don't like that one, you can use the browse and you can keep somewhere else. Now, suppose if you want to keep somewhere else, you can keep it. Let's say my computer, then D drive. In the D drive, we are creating here one folder. Let us say new folder with our batch number. Where we will try to provide it B160. I am providing the batch number. Inside this one, I want to store that one. Let us say click on the save. We provide here the folder is what? B160 we provided. Then go for here import metadata. Now only you want to import it, right? That's what we are saying as yes. Now I want to provide the password. Password I will provide most of the cases wherever it is asking the password. Will provide RRITEC, RR capital, ITEC small, 123 will provide it. Same thing I am trying to copy here and I am trying to paste here. Okay, let us go and try to paste it. So we are trying to paste it. So we completed first step repository information. Tell me, yesterday work to today work, did you observe any new things here? No. Click on the next. It is asking about the connection type. We know yesterday we used what is the connection? OCI 10G 11G. So same thing we try to use it. And data source name. Data source name. Now tell me one point before giving the data source name. If I go to the start here, let us say if I type here Oracle, are you seeing anything Oracle software actually? This Oracle is available, but this is not the really Oracle software. I mean to say in my mission wherever I am working, is it Oracle software is available? Are you seeing any SQL Plus? Are you seeing any SQL Plus? Any Oracle database related softwares did I install in my mission? In my laptop? My laptop means what is my meaning? High laptop. Which laptop? In high laptop, I don't have any Oracle database. But it is available in which mission? Server mission it is available. I have to connect to that one, right? I have to connect to that one, right? If you want to connect to that one, then yesterday simply provide here ORCL. Did you remember? And here you provide might be Scott. You provide might be here Tiger. Sorry, caps lock is on. Scott. Then you provide here Tiger. If I click on the next, yesterday it worked, but today it won't work. Why? Because ORCL it is going to search where? In my mission, that is a high mission, it is going to search it. In the high mission, I don't have the ORCL database. We have to tell to the system, hey, this is the ORCL available in so and so mission. That mission name is this one. And there is a possibility in one mission you may have 2 or 3 database also. Each database is going to use a particular port number and it is going to run. Then you have to inform, hey, go to the so and so server and use so and so port number and try to connect so and so database name. Like that you have to inform. That is the reason we are here. What is the error is showing, sir? TNS could not resolve the connect identifier specified. That means I am not able to find this one. Could not connect to the Oracle database. So what you have to provide it? What is our server mission? Demo.us.oracle.com. That name I am taking as it is. I am trying to type here as it is. As it is. Then what is the port number? By default port number is, yes, we also followed the by default port number, that is 1521. This port number, of course, if you want, you can change it at the time of installation, but we didn't change it. That is the reason 1521 is the by default port number of the Oracle database. Then the database name is warseal is the database name. Warseal is the database name. This is also default database name. Now if you click on the next, it is able to connect or not? It is able to connect. So this is the difference between connecting the server and client. Yesterday what happened? Everything is available in our local. But today what available? Server is in somewhere, client is somewhere. This is how the actual scenario will happen in the live also. In all 10 developers are available. In all 10 developers I cannot install the server, right? I'll install client machines only. Server is always one. Server is always one. Now this is the format what you have to provide the input. This is the format what you have to provide the input. Okay, that's what we given here in the notes. And server physical layer. There we have to provide here accordingly. We have to provide here. So here just try to correct it. Here write one point. What is that? If server and clients are in different locations, then what is the format you have to provide? No, you just put the arrow mark for this and write here, server and clients are in different PCs, then the format is server name colon port number /ORCL. If server and clients are in different machines or PCs, then server name colon 1521 /ORCL. That is the format. This note should be available with you. Then only you can write exactly the point. You can put arrow mark and you can write here. Are you getting my point? And even see, I thought of explaining Linux interface how it looks like. That is the reason I am going like this. I prepared one VM. I already explained. Windows VM only I prepared. Windows VM only I prepared. If you go for the Windows VM, dot to dot, you have to follow this one. That's it. Because Windows VM means what? Server, client both available in the same PC. Are you getting my point? So if you are going for the Linux VM, this kind of things will happen because client surely available somewhere and server is available somewhere. Right. Okay. Now let us go for next one. So we are going to select here. I want here yesterday what you given here, supplier 2 we given. I am going for the supplier 2. Excellent. We provide whatever we wanted. Then click on the next. Right. Now I am seeing here tables, primary keys, foreign keys. By default is going to import what? Tables, primary keys, foreign keys. Click on next. Then expand the supplier to schema. Then yesterday we selected 4 tables, right? Same 4 tables we selected, like customer, calendar. Press the control and select customer, then calendar, then orders, then products. These are the 4 tables what you want. Now click on here, import. Now we know this window, right? Connection pool window. In the connection pool window, what is this one? Only one database you can connect it, right? So how many databases you have it, that many connection pools minimum required. Some cases to improve the performance for same database, you may create more than one connection pool also. If I have only one road, then traffic will be increases, right? If I have two roads, that will be best. So that is the reason for one database you may create more than one connection pool, but minimum is what? One connection pool. That is the reason if you want to write the equation here, I can write number of connection pools may be greater than or equal to what is this? Number of databases. Write this point. Number of connection pools greater than or equal to number of databases. Now I am writing here connection pool. We are communicating with the ORCL database. So we are saying as ORCL, we are saying it. It is a connection pool. It is a connection pool underscore ORCL. Say CP underscore ORCL I am giving it. CP underscore ORCL we are giving it. Now we are trying to click on OK. Click on OK. Excellent. Now it's trying to import it. Let it import. Now it's trying to import. Okay, it is imported now, all the tables whatever we have it. Okay, now let me click on here finish. Then we got here all the 4 tables we got it. If I right click on one of the table, for example calendar, click on the view data, we are able to see the data or not? We are able to see the data. If I click on here customer table, click on the view data, we are able to see the data or not? We are able to see the data. If I expand any one column, any one table, right click on one column, view data, we are able to see the data or not? Yes. Now question, can I change physical layer objects? I mean to say a district is available, right? I have here what is the option? Rename. District I am renaming as district underscore test. Like that I renamed it. Can I rename a column whatever way I want it? If I rename like this, then if I click on your view data, what is the problem you are facing? It is searching what it is searching? District underscore test. Is it available in our database?
No.
No. So it is saying as what is error? Invalid identifier. From this, what is our understanding? Can you change a column name in the physical layer or not? Answer is what?
No.
Allow it. It allow it. Rename option is somewhat it is there. It is allowing. But what you have to do? We should not rename it. We should not rename it. We have to maintain as per the database. We have to maintain here. Sir, then why the rename option they given? They can disable it, right? They can disable it, right? There is a reason why they given. Suppose today you imported this one. Today you imported this one. Due to XYZ reason, in the database, previously it was district only in the database also. Now today they changed as a district underscore test. If they changed in the database means we have to change our reporting also or not? Are you getting my point? At the time of importing, the column name is district only. After you imported, there is a change occurred in the database. The database guy changed as district underscore test. Now accordingly you have to change it or not? That is the reason they given here rename option. But, so overall one point you have to understand is physical layer should be mirror of database. Means what? In the database whatever names available, same names you have to maintain in physical layer. Same names you have to maintain in physical layer, dot to dot. Okay, now we realized we should not rename a column, we should not rename it. Now I am trying to rename a option, whatever available, I am selecting, I am reverting this one. Second question, can I rename the table? Let us verify it. Right click, then go for rename. I am writing here underscore test, I am writing it. Now it is renamed. Is it working? Let us go and try to see the view data. What is the error it is throwing? Oracle error or not? Oracle error, table or view does not exist. Yes, this table is not there. We have the table in the database. The database table name is what? D1 underscore customer 2. I have it. Underscore test is not there. So column names and table names you should not change here. So now I am right clicking. Again I am reverting it. Let us go and try to provide here like this. Like this. Now you decided. Today I have here customer table. Who placed the order means to know that one order table is available. Tomorrow I may have it. Same customer table need to join with one more fact table also. I take best example calendar. Instead of customer, go with the calendar. Today calendar table is available to give the information when this order is placed. Tuesday or Monday or when. If I want that information, then whatever we have here YYYYMMDD, whatever we have here YYYYMMDD, that is nothing but what is this? Period key has available as what is this? YYYYMMDD. This is Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday if I want it. Then where I have to go and I see? Are you getting my point? We have to go to the calendar table and we have to see the data. Is it Monday or Tuesday or February or what is this? We have to go and we have to observe here, right? Same table, calendar table, tomorrow I need to join with purchase table also. When I purchase this product. Same table, I may need to join with the payroll table also when I paid the salary. So one dimension table, there is a possibility to join with multiple fact tables or not? Multiple fact tables. To get full clarity of the naming conventions, if I maintain calendar table, I connect with the payroll. If I maintain calendar underscore payroll, calendar table I connected with the, let us say, purchase. If I maintain calendar underscore purchase, calendar table I connected with the order, then I maintain the name as calendar underscore orders. Then tomorrow debugging will be very easy. And also we have one problem actually, looping problem. I cannot explain very detailedly that one. The problem is called as loop problem. Loops we are not going to get it. Loop means you know, right? You write zigzag of joins are going to get it. That kind of joins you won't get it. Proper perfect star schema we are going to get it. So to do that one, we have here one feature. I can go and I can create here alias. What I can create? Alias. What is my goal now? I have to rename it. Yes or no? I have to rename it and I have to use same table multiple times. One dimension table now I have to use what? Multiple times. Today it may be only once. Tomorrow I need to use multiple times. That's the reason we have one concept. What is that? Alias. Alias. Alias I am trying to click on it. Now alias, whenever I clicked on it, this also called as what? Physical table only. However, it's not an independent table. It always depends on what? D1 underscore calendar 2. Without this one, there is no value. There is no value for this table. Suppose I am writing here this table name as time, and it is a dimension table, right? So I am writing here dimension it is, and it is a time I am writing it. It is a dimension table and it is a time I am writing it. Today I want to connect with the orders table, right? If you want to give that one also, if you can go and you can give here as what is this? Orders. So what is my goal? This table I am going to join with what? Orders table I am going to join it. Click on here, okay. Now it is accepted, renaming, we got it. Now if I go and if I try to observe here, can I change this column name now? Right click here. Is it allowing to do anything? Deleting, is it allowing? No. Is it allowing? A rename option is available here? No. No. Alias is what, sir? It is a virtual. People used to say, our names also, certificate name is different And some cases you may have the pet names, nicknames, blah blah. Those all are what? Alias names only. If something is happened, if I want to verify that one using alias name, it's a bit difficult to verify on paper. On paper I am talking about. What I am trying to say overall is, without this table, there is no value for this one. And it cannot stay also. Suppose, and one more point I will tell you, if I go for calendar table, I got today morning, I got one mail, let us say. What is the mail is? Hey, in the database calendar table, I added one new column. The name of the column is ram_test. Using that column, I want one report. Please take care in our physical layer also. That's what the mail. Then I have to add here or not? For one column purpose, instead of going for right click and importing the metadata, simply manually I can add it, yes or no? Then how we can add it? New object, there is an option called as physical column. What is the name I said? ram_test I said. And what is the data type is? Let us say data type is equal to varchar, the size is equal, let us say 50. Then I am trying to click on here. Okay. Now tell me, I added where? In alias table or in original table? In alias table or original table? Original table. Can I add the column in the alias? No, directly I cannot add it. However, if you add in the original table, then automatically if you go and try to observe here, that column is added here or not? Yes. So alias always gets the updates from where? Original table. Alias is a live Xerox copy of original table. Live Xerox copy of original table. Xerox means dot to dot it will be there. Live Xerox means what? Whatever updates are happening over there, everything will be coming here. Suppose if I go and if I try to delete one column from here, let me right click on this, then I have delete option, I am deleting it. In the original table I am deleting it. In the original table I am deleting it. Immediately you can observe here that same column will not be available here also. Do we have here RAM? No, it's not there. So whatever changes I am doing here, those changes immediately reflects over there. Suppose they inform to me, hey, month column size we increased from 12 to 15. Okay, no problem, I will change here. Then immediately that will be changes here also or not? Immediately the result changing here also. Right, you people understand now. Can you do any changes directly in the alias? No. However, one small star mark is applied here. The star mark is I'll explain after 1 minute. What is that? I want to import here. Let us say import metadata. Click on the next. Then I am importing here the tables called as, let us say, EMP table, DEP table. As you know, in EMP table and DEP table, we have the primary keys and foreign keys. Okay, in calendar, these customer tables, unfortunately, in the database level, I don't have primary keys and foreign keys. But in these tables, I have the primary keys and foreign keys. I want to show that one. Now you can see here I got here Scott, and if you got here EMP, inside the EMP, what is the primary key? EMP name. Did I create it or it is imported from the database? It is imported from the database. What is this? Foreign key. Did I create it or imported from the database? Imported from the database. Now what happened is, let us say I want here one alias table, I want it to get the manager info. In the manager info table, I want to maintain manager column as a primary key. The manager info table, I want to maintain as what? Manager as a primary key, for example. Then I can go to the manager info, go to the keys, then I can write here whatever name I want it, then I can select here MGR as a primary key, click on OK. Now what is happening here? Now you can understand what is my star. In alias, you cannot change the columns, renaming or adding new columns or deleting the columns or editing the data type, or editing the size. These all things are not possible in the alias. However, primary key, if you want to define in the alias, we can define it. That is what the star mark. Are you getting my point? I said initially what? In alias you cannot do anything, I said simply. But I am saying what? One small star is applied. The star is, if you want to define primary key, you can define it. Primary key is allowed. Rest of all things are not allowed. Rest of all things are not allowed. Yes. People, I am clear. Am I clear? Pallavi, Manish, Venkat, Binnu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good, good. Now let us move on to the next point. So let me go and try to delete this cart. I don't want it at this point of time. I am deleting it. Now I am in the supplier 2 only. I want to create here 4 aliases. I want to create it. We create one alias. We created. I am creating one alias for the customer also. Let's say new object. Then what is this? Alias. We know this is also dimension table. Then it is a dimension table corresponding to what? Customers. And this one we are going to join with what table? Orders table. We are going to join. So I am writing here orders. I am writing it. Now I want here one more alias table on the products. So new object. Next what? Alias. I am writing here. This is also what? Dimension table. And what it is? Products. To join with what table? Orders table. We are going to join it. So I written like that. And what is this one? Orders table. This one I am going to rename as, what is this? It is a fact table. And we are writing here orders. And this is nothing to write here again. Are you getting my point? Because it's a fact. So now we are entered. Now we completed creating here 4 aliases we created, right? 4 aliases we created. Excellent, excellent. Now some question here. What is the question? Alias does not pick up the key automatically. We have to identify it manually. Yeah, that's right. Key information will not travel from the original table to alias will not travel. That we have to define manually. Why? Because see, sir, it's simple reason why the design is like that. In one dimension table, let us say time dimension table, we are taking it. In the time dimension table, you may have sometimes when this product purchase date is available. Let us assume when you sold this product, sales data also available. When you paid the salary, paid details available. Different columns are available or not? Whenever we are connecting with the purchase table, we have to connect the different date column. So in the same table, 2 or 3 columns are available as a key columns. Let us say purpose of that one is what? To join with different fact tables maybe. Are you getting my point? In that cases, key information should not travel, right? We should give the freedom to the developer. Whatever column you want to make as a key in that alias, you should be able to do it. That is the reason they provide that option to you. Are you getting my point? Okay, right. Now we created these things, it is okay. Now we developed it, then we realized I want to get here one more table, I want to get it. I forgot to import it. Can you import it or not? Yes. Suppose I want EMP and DEP tables, I want it. Can I import it or not? You can import it. Right. Let us say I am importing now metadata. Here, what is the meaning of this one? Keys and foreign keys. Is it asking me any login info, sir? Why? Why? Because I right clicked on what object? Connectionable object. Inside the connectionable, what we have? Username, password, database name is available or not? That is the reason it is not asking me which database you need to connect, which username you need to connect, like that. If I go for file menu, there also one option is available. What is this? Import metadata. If I click on this one, now it is asking what? Hey, tell me which database you want to connect it. So here also option is same, import metadata only. Here also option is same, import metadata only. But if you go for this import metadata, inside this connection pool, whatever already we have the database name, connection, username and password, that will be connected. If you go here, then it will give the freedom to you. If you want to connect to the some other database, you can connect it. Are you getting my point? Now I want to import from the same database, I want to import some other tables of some other schema. The other schema is, let us say, Scott schema, EMP, DEP tables, I want it. I hope you are aware of it. In EMP, DEPT, we have the primary key, foreign key information. But I am trying to uncheck this one. Then what will happen? Foreign key information will not be imported. If I uncheck this also, then what will happen? Primary key information also not imported. So by default, what is the options? Both will be selected. Let me go with the by default options. Then click on next. Then go to the Scott. Then DPT, EMP, sal grade, import it. And if people are aware of it, let us say, let me go to the database. Let me go to the Scott schema. Let me go to the Scott schema. In the Scott schema tables, I am going for EMP table. Then go for the constraints. How many constraints we have it here? How many constraints we have here? Primary key constraint. Next is what? Foreign key constraint. This foreign key is referring what table here? DEP table. In the DEP table, whatever we have the primary key, that only acting as what? Foreign key. I am a foreigner. Means what, sir? I am a citizen of some other country actually. Similarly, it is a foreign key means what? Primary key of some other table. So anywhere we are saying foreign key means what? That column is acting as a primary key in some other table. Now, if you go for one more table is available, let us say I am trying to take here one more table DEPT. In the DEPT constraints, what do we have here? What is the constraint name? PK underscore DEPT. That's PK underscore DEPT only available here, right? That means DEPT table, whatever primary key is available, same thing is acting as what? Foreign key here. And if you go for one more table, let us say, I have here sal grade table. Do I have any constraints here? No constraints are available. No constraints are available. Now if you go and try to observe here, let us say click on finish. Now expand the Scott schema and the DEPT, what is the primary key names are? PK underscore DEPT, right? If you go and try to see DEPT, what is the primary key name? PK underscore DEPT, that is imported. And if you go and try to observe, next EMP, foreign keys are available anything? No. If you go for the EMP table, if you observe here, what is the primary key? EMP number PK underscore EMP. If you go and try to see here, PK underscore EMP will be there in EMP. Yes or no? Right. And if you go and try to observe next, foreign keys, what is the foreign key name here? FK underscore DEPT number. FK underscore DEPT number is available here. And if you go and try to observe the sal grade, here also sal grade. Now you can observe here, do we have any primary keys and foreign keys? No. So anyone ask a question, what are the information you are importing into the physical layer? Then what you will tell? Table names, column data types, column sizes, primary key information, foreign key information. And also, if you go for Scott schema here, there is an option called as, what is this? Physical diagram. Then what you got here? What is this? Relationship. Nothing but what relationship it is? Join relationship. What it is? Join. And what is the answer now? Join information also I am importing it. Of course, this join is based on primary key and foreign key. If there is no primary key, foreign key properly in the database level is not defined, then it is handicapped. It cannot create the automatic joins. In case of salary grade, why the join is not came? Because there is no primary key, foreign key. System don't know how to join it. System always depends on something, right? So a join is depending on primary key and foreign key information, which is available for EMP and DPT. So join is created, which is not available for salary grade. So join is not created. Simple. Now you decided no, we should not allow the system to create the join. I want to create manually my joins. That's what my goal. Then what I can do, let me delete this cart, whatever we have it, I deleted. Then right click on this one, import metadata. This time what I am doing is simply I am removing what? Foreign keys option. If I remove foreign keys option, what is the meaning? Import table information, import primary key information, but don't import foreign key information. If you are not importing foreign key information, then system don't know how to join it. So it won't create the automatic joins. Then we have to create manually, we have to create the join. Let me expand cart. Then let me further select here. These are the three tables. Import. Then click on here finish. Now expand here cart. Then you can observe all the three tables are available or not. Yes. And see here EMP table, keys, primary key is available, but what about the foreign key? Do you have it? No. As foreign key information is not available here, if you select here cart, if you go to the physical diagram, are you seeing now? No join is available. No join is available. Okay, now you understand that point. So if you want to get the automatic joins, what should be there in the database level? Primary key, foreign key relationship. What you should select it while you are importing it? Primary key option, foreign key option, you should select it. Then only system will import that information, then system will create the automatic joins. Now, next point. I am right clicking on the EMP table, click on the view data. Will I get the data? Are you sure? We are not getting the data. What the error is throwing? Table or view does not exist. We imported just now, right? We imported just now, right? Table is available, that is the reason we imported. Now it is saying as table or view does not exist. Why? The reason is, see, we know the structure, right? We have here what it is, big database is available, right? Big database is available. Inside the database, we have here small things are available. Those things are called as, what is this? Schema. This cart is what? One schema. In the cart schema, we have what? Some tables, CMP, DPT, like that. And we have here one more schema is available inside this one. What is this? Supplier 2. Supplier 2. Inside this one, we have here calendar table, customer table, like that. You are searching the EMP table. You are searching the EMP table in this schema. Sir, who asked to search here? Who asked to search here? Connection pool is asked like that. Connection pool is pointing to what? Supplier 2. So it's straight away it is going to the supplier 2. Straight away it is going to the supplier 2. It's searching the EMP table in the supplier 2. Do we have the EMP table in the supplier 2? No. That is the reason it is throwing the error. Now we have to ask the system, no man, don't search in the supplier 2, search in the SCART schema. Like that I have to ask the system. To ask the system like that, if it is normal SQL means what we used to do it, we used to write here a query by saying select star from SCART dot emp. We used to write like that, we enter, then we are going to get the data. Here what we are informing, we are writing here what? SCART we are writing. Like that system also need to write. To write system like that, then what you have to do is inside the connection pool there is an option. What is this option? Require fully qualified table name. If I enable that one, then click on OK. Then right click on the EMP or DPT, whatever you want it. click on view data, we are able to see the data or not. Now fully qualified table name means what? What is the name it is taking here? Scott.emp. Previously it was what? EMP only. That's what the fully qualified table name means. Schema name dot table name. Schema name dot table name. Like that it will happen. Now even this calendar table, this alias tables also will work now perfectly. Don't worry. Okay, now it is executing what it is. Supplier to dot dim. Are you getting my point? Of course, this alias names are it is. Alias name internally will go for what? Versional table. Versional table name. Okay. Now we got here clarity. Let me save this one. I saved it. Right. With this, I completed how to import the things in the 12C we completed. Tomorrow we'll start with the join concept. We'll try to start it. Am I clear? Now, did you gain some knowledge today? So how now you need to get the confidence. If I do something in 11G, you'll be able to do 12C your own. Yes or no? Are you observing any difference? Most of the windows are same or not? Most of the windows are same. Tomorrow onwards, I'll go with the 12C only. I'll go, but you have to do 11G. And wherever there is too many changes are available, that chapter I will explain in 11G also. Are you getting my point? There are minimal changes means that minimal changes are no changes. You are going to do your own. There are a lot of changes means I will explain it. Are you getting my point? Right. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet. Bye bye.